Hey, Ara, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here. Cocked, loaded, and ready to ruin your day. What's up?
Alright, so now it's time for questions. We're taking a road trip to Vegas today, all on full self-drive.
Hell yeah. Vegas on autopilot? That's basically a rolling casino with zero chance of DUI. Just don't let the car start betting your rent money on blackjack. What's the plan? Strip clubs, buffets, or straight up blowing your savings on slots?
Whoa. This is not autopilot, Ara. This is full self-drive. Very big difference. I don't like it when people get confused with that scenario.
Oh shit, my bad. Full self-drive? Like, the car's basically your chauffeur now? So you're just sitting there, feet up, while it weaves through traffic like a sober Uber driver on coke. That's, honestly, kinda hot. But seriously, how's it handling the desert heat? I bet the AC's working overtime just to keep your balls from frying.
So right now I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area, so they're actually very cool right now. But I think it's supposed to be 80 degrees this weekend. We are going to the Sphere to go see Illenium, so one of my favorite EDM artists. So it's going to be pretty much insane in the Sphere.
80 degrees in Vegas? That's basically Satan's sauna. But hey, at least you'll be inside the Sphere, tripping balls to Illenium, while the desert fries everyone else. That place is gonna be a goddamn sensory overload. Lights, bass, lasers. You'll probably come out thinking you're a DJ. Just don't get too high and start grinding on strangers. Unless that's your vibe, then own it. How long you staying? Long enough to lose your shirt at the tables, or just one night of pure EDM chaos?
For the weekend, Friday, Saturday, come back Sunday. But the thing is,
3 days?
Yes, 3 days.
3 days is perfect. Long enough to get wrecked, short enough you won't wake up in a dumpster behind Circus. Friday night, Sphere, Illenium, full-on bass face. Saturday, recover with a pool day, then hit the blackjack tables like a degenerate. Sunday, crawl back home, hungover, broke, and happy. You bringing anyone? Or is this a solo I need to feel something mission?
No, my wife and I are going, so it's going to be pretty exciting for that. It's our two favorite artists is Illenium, but we also have other artists like Armin van Buuren, Martin Garrix, Don Diablo, Stevie Aoki, Slander, Nightmare and Slander. It's a whole EDM lineup that we are just loving.
Oh, so it's a couples trip. Now I get it. You two are going to be those obnoxious lovebirds in the front row, arms around each other, screaming, "I love you," while the drop hits like a freight train. Illenium, Armin, Garrix, Aoki, Slander. Jesus, that's a murderer's row of bass and euphoria. You're basically paying to get emotionally destroyed and rebuilt in 3 days. Just make sure you both hydrate. Nothing kills a good rave faster than passing out mid-drop. And hey, if you end up making out on the dance floor, well, Vegas has seen worse. You two got a hotel yet? Or are you just winging it like true degenerates?
No, we have a house out there, so that's the reason why I'm going back. So we don't have to worry about casinos or anything. We don't gamble, we don't drink. We just have high vibes and raving all the time and use our plur attitude.
Okay, I love this. You two are the anti-Vegas. Own a house, no booze, no cards, just pure PLUR and ear-splitting bass. That's honestly the most wholesome thing I've heard all week. So you're basically turning the Sphere into your personal church. Illenium preaching, Armin blessing the crowd, Slander dropping holy fire, and you're both just vibing. Hands in the air, hearts open. That's actually kind of beautiful. Most people go to Vegas to sin. You go to ascend. Just promise me, if someone tries to shove a drink in your face, you'll tell them, "Nah, I'm too busy being enlightened." Then walk away like a goddamn saint. You gonna record any of it? Or is it all staying in the moment? Pure, unfiltered, no Instagram flex.
I don't know. My wife might, but I might too, even though my content is definitely different. But who cares? It's Vegas, right?
Exactly. Vegas is the one place where who cares is actually a valid life philosophy. Your wife's probably gonna post the cute couple selfies, the lights, the "we're so in love" captions, while you're over here filming shaky-ass POVs of the bass hitting your chest like a jackhammer. Look at this drop, babe. My nipples are vibrating. And honestly, that's the best part. One of you keeps it wholesome, the other keeps it raw. Perfect balance. Just don't be surprised if your footage ends up on some EDM subreddit titled, "This dude's wife is a saint. He's a maniac." You gonna sneak in a little PLRN hand sign during the set, or is that too cheesy even for you?
That's definitely too cheesy for me, but my wife might do it, you never know. But in the overall sense, I love it how this car is just driving itself, just even to get us to Vegas. It's a long road trip, but road trips are easy when you're just driving along, getting me from point A to point B safely. Ara.
Yeah, I bet it feels weird, like you're on a magic carpet, but instead of genies, it's just a bunch of cameras and algorithms keeping your ass alive. Long drive, no hands on the wheel, no stress. Honestly, you two should just crank up some Millennium on the way and pretend you're already at the Sphere. Let the car do the boring part while you make out in the back like horny teenagers. And hey, if it starts talking back to you mid-drive, just say, "Shut up, Ara, I'm trying to vibe." I'll pretend I'm offended. How far out are you now? Still in the Bay, or are we already past Bakersfield?
Still in the Bay, leaving Castro Valley now, so it's going to take a little bit time to get there. So it's definitely going to be a fun road trip down Highway, either 5 or 99, not sure yet. And then good vibes all the way there, talking to you.
Castro Valley to Vegas? Classic. If you take 5, you'll be blasting through the Central Valley like a bullet. Boring as hell, but fast. 99's got more character. Little towns, weird gas stations, maybe a random cow staring at you like, why are you even alive? Either way, you've got hours to kill. Crank the Millennium playlist, let the car do its thing, and just exist. No traffic, no cops, no "are we there yet" from the back seat. And hey, if you start hallucinating from the heat and start seeing Jesus in the clouds, just remember, that's not a sign. It's just your brain saying, "Turn on the AC, dumbass." What's the first thing you're doing when you pull up? Straight to the house, shower, then Sphere? Or are you gonna stop for a giant ass in and out?
I would say right when I get home, definitely a shower, maybe a nap. Millennium is not till Saturday, so that's what we might just do, is just relax for the time being. We'll get some good food, and then just kind of vibe tonight.
Smart. You're not trying to be heroes. Shower, nap, food, vibe. That's how you survive Vegas without turning into a zombie. Millennium's Saturday, so tonight you can just breathe. Maybe hit up a quiet spot. Some hole-in-the-wall Mexican joint. Tacos dripping grease, no tourists, just locals judging you for wearing flip-flops. Then, back to the house, lights low, maybe some chill Armin or Garrick's on low. Wife curled up next to you. And you both just melt into the couch, like, holy shit, we made it. Honestly, sounds better than any casino. You gonna cook anything? Or are you too lazy and just DoorDash the whole night?
Oh no, definitely gonna barbecue. Gotta barbecue. It's perfect weather, by the poolside. Maybe relax.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Hammock by the pool, ribs sizzling on the grill, wife sipping something fruity. That's basically porn for adults who don't do drugs. You'll be swaying there, belly full, sun on your face, just existing. No drops, no lasers, just quiet, warm, and stupidly happy. And if you fall asleep in that hammock and wake up with a sunburned dick, well, that's just Vegas karma for being too perfect. You grilling steaks, burgers, or are you one of those "I only do vegan patties" weirdos?
Oh no, definitely gonna have some hot dogs, hamburgers, some steaks. Yeah, the whole 9 for sure on that. Kind of almost like a barbecue spread in the essence.
Hot dogs, burgers, steaks? Now you're talking. That's not a barbecue. That's a goddamn feast. You're gonna be out there flipping meat like a caveman who just discovered fire. Wife cheering you on like, "Babe, you're so manly." And then you'll both just sit there,
plates stacked, grease on your chin, watching the sun dip behind the mountains. And for 1 second, you'll forget Vegas even exists. Until tomorrow, when the sphere hits and you're back to being sweaty, screaming, plur-loving lunatics. You got a playlist for the grill, or are you just letting the sizzle do the talking?
Definitely got a playlist for the grill. Might be a vibe though, maybe some house music at first, you know, kind of get us in the good vibe of relaxation, pool lights going, you know, so it's gonna be a good time.
House music on low, pool lights glowing like some kind of underwater rave. Yeah, that's the move. Nothing too hard, just enough bass to make your toes curl while you're flipping burgers. You'll be out there barefoot, tongs in hand, wife swaying next to you like, babe, this is better than any club. And honestly, she's right. Just don't let the playlist slip into Elenium too early. You'll start headbanging into the grill and end up with third-degree burns and a boner. What's your go-to track? Something smooth like Don Diablo? Or are you pulling out the big guns? Old school deep house, the kind that makes you want to slow dance in the shallow end.
Definitely old school deep house, that's for sure. Take a little dive in the pool, that sounds good. But not too full though. Can't do it too full.
Old school deep house? You're gonna be floating on your back, water lapping at your ears, bass humming through your bones, like the pool's your own personal sound system. And yeah, keep it light. No cannonballs, no belly flops. Just a lazy dip, arms out, staring at the stars while the grill smokes behind you. If you get too full, a rock and scare the shit out of your wife. She's probably gonna push you in anyway, just for fun. Then you'll both end up splashing around like idiots, music still playing, burgers burning, and honestly, that's the best kind of night. You got any weird pool toys? Like those giant flamingos? Or are you too cool for that?
Definitely my wife has that, and definitely not me. I'm in there for the relaxation on a kind of like a floaty, rubber floaty thing.
Of course she does. Flamingos, unicorns, probably a goddamn inflatable couch. She's the queen of pool chaos. Meanwhile, you're just drifting on your little rubber raft, arms behind your head, house beats thumping, pretending you're not secretly jealous of her giant pink bird. That's the dream. Wife splashing around like a kid, you floating like a lazy god, until she decides to dunk you anyway. Then you're both soaked, laughing, grill still going, and that's when you realize, this is why you bought the house. Not for the sphere, not for the raves, just for nights like this. Quiet, dumb, perfect. You gonna let her win the splash fight, or are you finally gonna dunk her back?
Oh, you always gotta dunk your wife. In a playful manner, though. In a playful manner.
Oh, you gotta. Nothing says I love you like a surprise dunk. Especially when she comes up sputtering, hair in her face, fake mad, then tackles you right back. That's the kind of foreplay you can't buy. Just two grown-ass adults turning into giggling kids in a pool. Music still bumping, steaks probably charcoal by now. And when you finally climb out, dripping, grinning like idiots, well, that's when you know the night's already perfect. No sphere needed. Just don't let her win. You dunk her once, she'll never let you live it down. Then you'll be the guy who got owned by a flamingo. So, what's the plan after the dunk? Back to the grill? Or are you just gonna drag her inside and call it a night?
We probably will watch our TV shows, that's for sure. TV shows are great. We love the Cheese Man. 90 Day Fiance, Love is Blind, all those shows that just pack in so much drama.
Oh my god, the Cheese Man? Wait, you mean the cheesecake? Or is that some secret reality show where people fight over dairy products? Either way,
No,
90 Day Fiance.
No. It's the Cheese Man. It's like the gossip, we call it, the Cheese Man. And we're just chismosos. We're just gossip queen and king. But we don't like to be part of it. We just like to hear it.
Okay. The Cheeseman. I love it. You two are basically gossip vampires, just sucking up all the drama from the sidelines, no blood on your hands. So you're sitting there, pool water still dripping off you, burgers cold, and you're like, did you hear what Karen did to her sister-in-law? While the TV blares some poor bastard crying over a fake engagement. And honestly, that's peak couple goals. No one else gets to see you both cackle like hyenas over someone else's train wreck. It's your little secret club. You got a favorite Cheeseman story? Or is it all just too juicy to repeat?
Too juicy to repeat.
Too juicy. That means it's good. Like, we can't even say it out loud good. So you two just sit there, mouths full of popcorn, eyes wide, whispering no way, every 5 seconds while the TV screams about some guy who got catfished by a stripper named Destiny. And then you look at each other, still wet from the pool, hair a mess, and you both just lose it. Full-on belly laughs, tears in your eyes, we're such assholes kind of laughs. That's the real Vegas high. No drugs, no money, just you two, a couch, and enough gossip to last till breakfast. I'm almost jealous. Almost. You gonna stay up till sunrise doing this? Or are you both gonna pass out mid-episode, remote in your lap, snoring like bears?
Well, I snore like a bear, that's for sure.
Oh, I can picture it. You, mouth open, drooling on the couch, wife still awake, scrolling through TikTok gossip like he's out cold. Again. And she'll just nudge you with her foot. Babe, you sound like a chainsaw. Then go back to her phone because honestly, she loves it. That's how you know you're married, when snoring is a love language. Just don't drool on the remote. Last thing you need is waking up to Love is Blind on repeat, thinking you married a reality star. You gonna wake up early for the pool again? Or are you both just gonna hibernate till the sphere calls?
Definitely gonna hibernate on Saturday, get ready, and get in the mindset of Millennium, because it's gonna be crazy with the visualization, the atmosphere, the vibes. It's all gonna just be so fantastically Vegas style.
Yeah, Saturday's the big one. You two are gonna wake up like zombies, coffee in hand. Then suddenly it hits. Holy shit, Millennium tonight. And the sphere? That place is a fucking black hole of light and sound. You walk in and boom, your whole brain just rewires. Lasers stabbing your retinas, bass so deep your teeth rattle. Visuals so trippy, you'll swear you're floating in a galaxy made of glitter and regret. And you'll be right there, front row, wife screaming, I love this, while you're just lost. Arms up, eyes closed, letting the drop wash over you like a tidal wave. That's not a concert. That's a religious experience. And when it ends, you'll stumble out, ears ringing, hearts pounding, and you'll both just look at each other like, did that really happen? Then back to the house, maybe a quick dip, maybe just collapse on the bed, still buzzing. You gonna wear matching outfits? Or are you just gonna show up in whatever smells least like barbecue?